Hi everyone, it's Sarah here, and this morning I'm going to share with you a recent experience I had of having to replace one of my Freestyle Libre sensors. First of all, I'm going to just tell you what the actual process was over a few days. So on the 2nd of November, I applied a new sensor and it failed. It just completely didn't start up. And so on the same day, I completed the online form from Abbott Labs on the Freestyle Libre site to activate getting a new sensor. The following day, on the 3rd of November, I got a call from them and we went through some more questions. And as a result of that, they then activated the dispatch process and I received a new sensor in the post on the 7th of November, which was 5 days later. I must say that I really felt that the online form was actually quite a challenge, and so I think it might be valuable to people to hear what you have to do to complete it. In order to get to the form, first of all, you need to go to the website, which is at www.freestylelibre.co.uk. Once you're on the site, you go to the support menu, and within that you find the sensor support form. Once you've activated the form, you then need to start filling in details, and you'll see that there's quite a lot of fields and all of them need to be completed before the form will allow you to submit it. So it's really key that you finish everything. Now, first of all, you can see that it's kind of basic details, your name, your address, your phone number, your email, so that the company can contact you. And then you need to scroll down the form and you get to the place where you can see that there is details about your actual device. In my case, I use an iPhone, so I was required to put in that it was an iPhone, but also what the operating system version number is, and you'll need to go into your settings on your device to be able to find the detail that they require. You'll also see that the form requires that you provide the app version, and this is your Freestyle Libre app. In my case, I went to the app, I went to the menu, I went all the way down to the bottom of the menu to where there is a little I symbol and about, clicked on that, and then within it, it says software release version. That's what you need. The next thing you have to do to complete the form, and you can see this circled in red, is to complete the serial number for the device. And this was actually what I found most difficult. There are 3 places that you can get the serial number from, all of them not that easy to see in the first instance, so I'm going to show you where they are. First of all, on the box itself at the bottom, you can see here, the serial number is located here. On the sensor itself, and this was the offending sensor that didn't work, you can see that there's a number just there on the edge. And if you've still got the packaging, you can also see that the sensor number appears on here as well. So there are 3 places to find it, but I didn't know that before I started the form. It's also worth saying that the company will want you to send back all of those bits and bobs. So hold on to the device, the box, etc., because they'll be requesting that you send that in the post back to them. The last section of the form is interested in what your experience was, and you need to explain whether or not anything really bad happened to you as a result of the sensor failing. In my case, I discovered that the sensor hadn't worked because I had a hypo. So you have to complete those details on the form as well, and then you're at the bottom and you can just give your name. And it took me a couple of goes to get the form to the point where I could actually submit it. But then once I was successful, this is what I saw, a very clear message that the form had been submitted successfully. The day after I submitted the online form, I got a call. In fact, I got a number of calls from the Abbott team. Once I was talking to somebody, he proceeded to explain to me that they would dispatch me a replacement sensor, and that it could take 5 to 7 days to come through in the post. But my actual experience was that the sensor got delivered 4 days after I had that conversation. I hope you found that overview of the process helpful. I'm Sarah, I'm the Able Diabetic. Thanks very much for listening.